Productions.
Back one more time, right, for the second half of the show.
Sound Post Productions.
Part 2. Second half of the show. Sound Post Productions, Sound Show Radio. You know what I mean? Sound Show 1.0, Episode 3. Part 2, the Double Deuce Show. You know what I mean? The Double Six Pack Show. You know what I mean? It's a fact, you know what I mean? You know how we do, man. You know what I mean? That's a fact. Shout out to Dennis, DTF Radio Management. Thank you for always holding us down. We appreciate you. You know what I mean? That's a fact.
Sound Post Productions.
You know how we do, man. Sound Show 100 1.0, meaning 100 plus episodes. If y'all, just in case y'all didn't know what that meant. Sound Show 1.0, that means we passed 100, right? So you know what I mean? 1.0, we actually up to 113 shows, but we did one whole season with no number counts, you know what I'm saying? So this is Sound Show 1.0, Episode 3, you know what I mean? Part 2 of Episode 3. We just did Part 1 earlier, 2 shows in one day, and we splitting them. This half of the show will be out next week, September 16th, you know what I mean? That's a fact, you know what I mean? Second half of the show. First half of the show comes out today, September 9th. Don't forget, we can't forget pre-happy birthday. Shout out to my boy So Hot Up, you know what I mean, of Sound Show Radio. That is a fact, right? We do, man. Happy birthday, Sound Show Radio. You already know, man. We forgot to say that on the last show, King, because it's not birthday day, but it's birthday weekend, pre-birthday weekend. So Hot Up, you know what I mean? Shout out to So Hot Up. Right. Sound Show Radio, man. VP, So Hot Up, man. We appreciate everything you've done over these 3 years of Sound Show Radio, right, Mika, baby? You know how we do, man. We appreciate it. You know, it's our journey, man, and we got so much more to go. You know what I mean, right, So Hot? Right, Mika, baby? Shout out to Cuzzo Red Says 77. You know how we do, man. We moving on. No matter where we are, man. Right. Shout out to everybody who supports us, everybody on the check-in. No matter where we are, no matter where we go, right, y'all? We will always and forever be Sound Show Radio. You know what I mean? That's a fact, man. We got some stuff in line, and we'll just make some more. We have a major announcement in about a couple weeks from now, so stay tuned. We will be releasing the second part of the show next week. You know what I mean? And then we'll be releasing some promotional recap clips. And then the last week of September, we'll come on live and give y'all a full breakdown of what's going on with DTF and us at Sound Show Radio, right, y'all? That's a fact. So stay tuned for that. But we're going to get started with the second half of the show, right, y'all? You know how we do, man. Getting started with always heat. The first half of the show was crazy. You know what I mean? Part 2 of the show is going to be crazy too. And as usual, all music is displayed for promotional use only. You know what I mean? All music is displayed for promotional use only. Any independent music we play is songs are produced, you know what I mean, or from artists that we are in direct contact with. Any mainstream music we play is songs that are already on public domain. Nothing is solicited in any way. We do own the rights to our show, right, y'all? We just got to give the show declaration for the online technical stuff, right, y'all? But yeah, man, you know how we do, man. Let's get on to the second half of Sound Show 1.0, Episode 3. You know what I'm saying? Virgo season. And H2 birthday show was last week, right? H2 birthday special was last week, you know what I mean? We had that show with Slay and Boss Lady, you know what I'm saying? Sponsored by Luck Bel Air, you know what I mean? This show as well is sponsored by Luck Bel Air. Right, y'all get the Bel Air bottle. We got other bottles there, but it's always about that Luck Bel Air, though, you know what I mean? Shout out to Luck Bel Air, that's a fact, man. Shout out to Bose, shout out to Papa Zoe, shout out to Brett Berish, too. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's a fact, man. We are working Sound Show Radio always right here to the 3, you know, at DTF Radio. But stay tuned. It's going to be some adjustments. There's going to be some things coming up in the near future because we're going to move forward. You know what I mean? That's a fact. So we getting ready to get into the second half of the show, right, y'all? And you know how we do. We always start off with a Sound Pros joint, right, y'all? It's only right that we start off with this Sound Pros record. This is a brand new record, never aired before on Sound Show Radio. This is off the Sound Pros compilation 2. This is Sound Pros featuring AE, myself, H2 on the chorus, and TK the artist. This joint is called Creative Control. You know what I mean? We have our own creative control right here at Sound Show Radio, and this is what we do. So let's go, man. Once again, this is Sound Pros featuring H2, AE, and TK the artist. This joint is called Creative Control, produced by me, H2 of the Sound Pros. Let's go. Man, good afternoon, y'all. Once again, starting off with the boom back. Now show, man. Every Saturday to the 3. the hottest Indian mainstream hip hop. See you, nigga, baby. See you working over there, so how? How we do, man. We work so hard to do what we do here at Sound Show Radio.
Testing me is like igniting nuclear missiles. Let me know if there's an issue. I'll be in boxes and flip flops. I'm sick. I slice your inner core.
You know how we do, man.
Creative control.
Master
Mastering my craft and I'm reaching my goals. So leave me alone when I'm in my zone. Dropping all this fire, doing it on our own. I got my own creative control. Mastering my craft and I'm reaching my goals. So leave me alone when I'm in my zone. Dropping all this fire, doing it on our own.
Yo, 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 yo. Who that right there? Yo, it's that nigga from Boston right there. Nah, it's A.E. Yo, when I brag like I'm already levitating in his footsteps, it's beer trapping versus better watch with your footsteps. Getting closer to the top with every move like my footsteps. Got niggas brain knocking, didn't even hit him with the hook yet. This cold right make a nigga look left. Damn, they ain't that some twisted shit. Rapping over something presently hot, that's some gifted shit. Wait a minute, it's been an hour, and I'm still in it. Flip to something sour, while I end in it. Treat it shorty like an essay, stuck on your body. Fucked up in the head like Molly on the Molly Dolly, no llama. But I'm spitting like it's in my nature. My life story so far, I can feel a newspaper. Enough of the black and white, illuminating liquids like a candlelight. In a lit room, you sit back and let the line get to 'em. See the fact
And once again, this is Sound Pro featuring AE, TK the artist, and H2 Creative Control. Produced by me, H2 of the Sound Pros. Let's go, man. You know how we do. I got my own creative control. Master of my craft and I'm reaching my goals. So, leave me alone when I'm in my zone. Dropping all this fire, doing it on our own. Right, nigga, baby? We got our own creative control. Sound Show Radio, right, so how? This is a hot joint right here, right? That's how we get going, baby. Yes, let's go. So we shut them down quicker than my HP Dell. Let's go. Shout out to Bel Air Rose on our sponsorship.
So I got enough cake. I live alone by the afternoon. I levitate. Get you hyper. Soon as you hear that shit from my lighter in a cipher, I kick it like an MMA fighter. The rap phenomenon, know the hip hop savage. Won't stop till I got him go crazy in straight jackets. Packing enough talent to entertain the masses. I'm flow tighter than a Levi's on Lenny Kravitz. My bank account is my bed. I'm sleeping on G's. My music is that pop, no black eyed peas. Straight mastering my craft. I don't keep it up to date. Never spin no bars. I keep it up to date. Got my own creative control. Mastering my craft and I'm reaching my goals. So leave me alone when I'm in my zone. Dropping all this fire, doing it on our own. I got my own creative control. Mastering my craft and I'm reaching my goals. So leave me alone when I'm in my zone.
Dropping all this fire, doing it on our own. Shit, we got our own creative control, man. You know how we do. Sound Show every Saturday, 2 to 3. Right here, man. We always displaying the hottest indie and mainstream hip hop and R&B from artists all over the world. You know what I mean? Sound Pros featuring AE, TK the artist, and myself, H2 on the chorus. Creative Control, produced by me, H2 for Sound Pros Productions. You know what I mean? We gotta tell people, right, so how it's not just the radio shit. People better realize how serious of a producer I am, B. I will produce circles around people. You don't think so? Come put the bag up. You know what I mean? We'll see what happens. You know what I mean? Go get your best producer and tell him put the bag up. And we're gonna see what happens. You know what I mean? You know how we do. H2 Sound Pros Productions. You know what I'm saying? That was Creative Control, master of our crafts until we reach in our goals. So leave us alone while we in our zone, dropping all this fire, doing it on our own. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. You know how we do. Sound Show Radio. We are the incredible ones, man. We've been doing it for 3 years, B.
3
you know
years strong.
It's time for us to,
3
on our own,
years
independently.
strong.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You know, it took us 5,000 over 3 years. We spent 5,000 over 3 years. We disclosing now, so Kyle.
That's
we
a
spent
fact.
$5,000 over 3 years to hold down
invested.
Sound Show Radio.
Yes,
Investments.
sir. Yes,
you know what I mean?
sir.
Being able to do what we do and have this creative control.
Yes,
you know what I
sir.
mean? So we invest money just to build up our platform because we know it's going to come back to us. But we did this for ourselves and we did this for the city and all the hot independent artists who want to showcase themselves and be combined with mainstream music. You know what I mean? Or also come to a show and be interviewed and have amazing in-studio performances. That's what we did this for, right, y'all?
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? That's a fact. Sound Show Radio is nothing like this, B. You know what I mean?
Like it.
If it was supposed to be, you would have seen it already. So we're over that. Don't bite our shit, and that's the end of the story. You know what I'm saying? Because if it was right, no, you try to bite, we're gonna see you in the streets, and you're gonna see you in the courtroom. That's it. You know what I mean?
Period.
Right. Remember I said it. You know what I mean? Check the track record.
Said
you know what I
it
mean?
here.
We are seriously deep out here. Don't play with niggas like that. We're gonna move on to the next record of the show. You know what I mean?
Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
Yo, moving on right on to the next record of the show, right, y'all? Shit, before we get started up, right? Yo, this is by Future. This is a hot record. All music is displayed for promotional use only. This is a new record by the homie Future. This joint is called Holy Ghost. This is a hot record, right, me?
This is some
We're
heat.
getting ready to get going, man.
Shout
so
out to
let's go,
Future.
man. You know how we do Sound Show every Saturday, man. We always
Right
displaying
here.
the hottest Indian mainstream.
You know
what I
it.
mean? Future is considered a mainstream artist. Here we go. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Let's go, man. This is by Future. This joint is called
Holy Ghost.
You know how we do right here at Sound Show Radio, man.
Let's go.
Always displaying.
Let's get into
right?
some
So,
heat, baby.
Right.
This
man.
is
Sound
Future,
Show
y'all.
1.0,
This is Holy
episode
Ghost.
3,
Let's go.
part 2. You know what I mean?
Let's go, baby.
This is by Future. This joint is called Holy Ghost. You know how we do Sound Show Radio, right? All music is displayed for promotional use only. You know what I mean? That's a fact, man. I see you, Mika Baby. I see you, so high.
Sounding like a cigarette boat, all this water on me. I was in my big truck, my wrist up, get my dick sucked. When I switch my
Shout out to
wrist up,
Future,
my
shout out to
car
Free
switch my
Bands.
bitch up.
You know what I mean?
Every time
You know how we
hit her,
do.
I broke her off, then dismissed her.
Shout out to my
I've been
boy
counting
Tess,
tape
you know
all
what I mean?
day.
AKA
I'm getting
Tess 410 on
pushed,
Instagram.
roadkill. Every time I pop out in a new whip, in you wet, niggas ain't running off with my new baby. Roll set,
Sound Show Radio shit.
patent set, overkill. Cushy and the nigga ain't have nothing to do with it, overdrill. When you in the feeling, you innocent while you over here. Body count, protocol, body count.
All music is displayed for promotional use only.
Overseas, can't pronounce, silver shirt, mental fur, get my dog, walking down. Details and shout out the photo, my fit was 20,000. Got no miles, cash out, put it up by the time it hit 2,000. Surfing in her meds, I'm the one they call Pluto ski. Big ski, I just went so deep, I made her nosebleed. The whiskey, she just gave me her throat inside the rosy. My OG, I'ma be on the business street, you must not know me. I gave her that dope, put on her road, she was holy. Me and my little boy, you getting it in, Japanese trend. Big top, made back then, bound by the twin. We got them locked in, boxed in, Glocks in. Alligator skin for my sins, I'm about to win again. I know niggas craving for bodies ready to spin again. I get on my 10, by my ends, nigga, I'm locked in. Made a M do a 10, now I'm posted on the 4th again. Only time I sell out at the show, bitch, on European. Top 10, that's without the melody, it's cost in. No sleep, come from out the streets, TV on white sheets. VIP, bitch trying to eat on me, trying to sleep with me. Overseas, everything I spend in Gucci on the feet. Only see, everything this money I bought, I only see. New Chanel, everything I say, these bitches overseas. Rose key, that's the limo key, and the other key. Truck key, that's the sedan key, that's the other key. Wipe down, cleaning my cars in the rain, I got OCD. Dried off, pouring down rain, and he trying to dry it off. Slide off, I got a foreign bitch at my hideout. Real talk, niggas ain't speaking the language I talk. Slide off, I got a foreign bitch at my hideout. Real talk, niggas ain't speaking the language I talk.
Shout out to Future, man. Sound Show. Every Saturday, man, we always displaying the hottest Indian mainstream hip hop and R&B from artists all over the world. Shout out to Future. Shout out to Free Bands, man. That was a hot record, man. That was, that was called Holy Ghost. You know what I'm saying? Just had that energy to it. Shout out to Future, man. All music is displayed for promotional use only. You already know. ATL stand up, right, Soha? Me and Soha got family in ATL. ATL stand up. You know what I mean? That's right. Mika Baby, right? That was a good record. We starting off right for the second half, man. We 2 in. We got 4 more to go, and then we good. You know what I'm saying? That's right. You know what I'm saying? Sound Show, double show today, y'all. You know what I mean? We shot 2 shows in one today. You know what I mean? Double smash. You know what I'm saying? Right. So Mika Baby, we getting ready to get into this Mika Baby's request of the day. This is a big record, right? You know what I mean? Right. They always big records. You know what I'm saying? Word, we getting ready to get into this next Mika Baby's request of the day. It's definitely a big record. We got to go one more time on what, Meek? On that Zeus. Big Zeus, man. Big Zeus Network. Shout out to Zeus Network. Zeus going up, man. That's a fact, right? You know what I mean? So, Mika Baby, I'm going to just pass the baton on to you, and then you go ahead and get ready to build up and roll out this next record. You know what I mean? Right. You already know what's going on with this one, right? Right.
The CEO of Zeus. You know what I mean? Shout out to LJ Plumber, Jason Tubber, the whole crew, the whole family over there doing it up. You know what I mean? So, without further ado, this is Mika Baby's request of the day, you guys. This is a big one, man. Shout out to Jocelyn Hernandez doing her thing for her Jocelyn's Cabaret. Make sure y'all check it out. Yeah, you already know. Make sure she's on 4th season, you guys, on New York. New York season.
Jocelyn's Cabaret New York.
Jocelyn's Cabaret New York. If y'all ain't get into it, get into it. You know what I mean? Check it out on Zeus.
Stream Zeus Network, right, me?
You already know.
Check it out. Stream that Zeus Network, right?
Stream that Zeus Network, baby.
Right. Go ahead. Reset your joint. I see it. We'll give you a second. Make sure you're good. You know what I mean? Yep. We give you a second to reset. Yeah. Bring that whole thing back. Bring that back. You know what I mean? Tell me back. Introduce yourself back to the camera. Right. The camera's a little shaky right there. We had to bring it back, right? Go ahead, introduce that. Big Zeus, you know what I mean?
Big Zeus going up again.
Right.
Shout out to Lemieux Plummer over there, the CEO of Zeus.
Right.
Shout out to his brother,
LJ Plummer.
And
Jason Tubber.
Shout out to all of them over there doing their thing.
That's a fact,
and shout out
baby.
to Jocelyn Hernandez.
Right.
Her thing with the Jocelyn's Cabaret.
That's a fact.
She's on her 4th season, you guys.
That's right. Keep it flowing, Meek. Don't die out on them. Keep it flowing.
Yeah, so without further ado, this is the Mika Baby request of the day, y'all. This is a big one. This is from Jocelyn Hernandez. The track is called New York.
That's a fact. Baby. That's a fact, Mika Baby. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mika Baby on the Mika Baby's request. Shout out to Zeus. Zeus going up, you know what I mean? Shout out to Jocelyn Hernandez. Shout out to Ballistic Beats on the production. You know what I mean? Just, shout out to everybody doing their thing over there, man. They definitely working. They've been marketing these songs through the Zeus Network. Jocelyn is a beast on marketing these songs, right? Like a whole album come out with the damn series, right, Meek? Shout out to Jocelyn. She's not playing with this, man. You know what I mean? This joint right here in New York is a fire record. You know what I mean? It's like their record for the Jocelyn's Cabaret New York. You know what I mean? Shout out to Zeus Network, Jocelyn Cabaret New York, out now on Zeus Network. Make sure y'all go stream that out. All music displayed for promotional use only. This is Mika Baby's request of the day, Jocelyn Hernandez. This joint is called New York. You know how we do, Sound Show Radio. Nobody's like us.
Yo. Bitches wanna play games with me, but I'm here to straight. I tell you no.
They wanna play games with us,
but
man.
I'm here to straight. I tell you no. Bitches wanna play games with me, but I'm here to straight. I tell you no. Wanna play games with me, but I'm here to straight. I tell you no. We in the building, baddest bitch to ever do it. Puerto Rican mamacita, yeah, I run this shit. You know it's slutty bitches. Get on your knees and go and get my money.
Stay out there,
got shit on me. Leche mi duro, si no te gusta lo que digo, besa mi culo. Está rica, muy vainilla, no yo rica mi. Booty la de rica, muy bonita, muy slutty, su pussy. Si le gusta, si lo quiere, tu dinero para el pussy.
Hey, I see you, Mika Baby. Hey.
Tu dinero para el pussy. When I come through now, bitches can't see me, cause I be chillin' and I be on some other shit. I get that money, bitches wanna be me, but you gotta play and you gotta pay like you wait. Spanish Harlem with them, my mascara bread. The chicos in the south where they know they run that real shit. Lower east side with the chicas be waiting for them badass chicos that be running the streets all day. Bitches wanna play games with me, but I'm hitting straight. I tell you no. Wanna play games with me, but I'm hitting straight. I tell you no. Bitches wanna play games with me, but I'm hitting straight. I tell you no. Wanna play games with me, but I'm hitting straight. I tell you no. I run the block, I run the block. You fuck with me, you will get dropped. My money long, I'm way too smart. $1 million in the back line. Your bitch is made to lay it on her back. I bitch the work to get her right, bitch. Every night we need that bag, cause every night we gon' need that bag. Don't fuck with me, cause my money long, bitch. Don't fuck with me, cause my money long, bitch. I get that money, I don't play no games. baddest bitch. Your daddy know it, cause he say they give me out some bread. Just wanna play games with me, but I'm hitting straight. I tell you no. Wanna play games with me, but I'm hitting straight. I tell you no. Just wanna play games with me, but I'm hitting straight. I tell you no. Wanna play games with me, but I'm hitting straight. I tell you no.
Yeah. Sound show. Every Saturday right here, DTF. We'll be displaying some of the hottest indie/mainstream hip hop and R&B from artists all over the world. You know it. Shout out to Jocelyn Hernandez.
That was a hot one right there, Mika Babe. You know what I mean? See how it had that vibe? You know what I'm saying? That's a big record. Jocelyn haven't been playing with her music. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she's
every song she's putting out, them shits is hitting. You know what I mean? Shout out to Jocelyn. Shout out to Ballistic Beats for producing these hits as well.
You know
what
it.
I mean? They are working extremely. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Right. So we're going to move on to this next record too. Once again, shout out to Jocelyn. Shout out to Ballistic Beats. Shout out to Zeus Network and all of that, man. Right?
That's a fact, man.
Yeah,
Give
so
it up for
you know what I mean?
them,
We're definitely looking and interested in working with y'all over there at Zeus Network. You know what I mean? On the different sides of content. You know what I mean? Lemieux, come holla at us, man. We ready, baby.
What's up, Lemieux?
We ready, baby. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
fact,
We're going to talk biz, man. We got stuff going on. We got people that's down with us that already worked on projects behind the scenes, right?
That's a
Hey,
fact.
come get with us, man. We're going to talk, man. We're going to talk. Shout out to Lemieux Plummer, Zeus Records. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Shout out to
fact.
LJ, Jason Tolbert, all of them over there. That's a fact. Jocelyn and Ballistic have been doing their thing with that Jocelyn Cabaret
baby.
And with the music, right, Meek?
I have to agree.
Shout out to them, man.
Shout out to them.
So we're going to move on, right, to the next H2 and Mika Baby request of the day.
Let's
got to
go.
take it overseas with this one.
Snowpiercer.
You know, we play some of the hottest Snowpiercer.
No, I'm saying Snowpiercer style. We going.
Oh, we keep it moving?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
what I
People
mean.
don't know what that means.
Right,
you know, you
okay.
just got to say
But
runaway train.
Let me just.
Nobody knows what that
me just
means.
fill
You know what I'm
niggas
saying? It's
in
too
when I
warm
say-
for the snow word,
Right.
too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know when
Remember
I say
Snowpiercer? That means the runaway
it's an
train.
inside
you know what I mean?
joke, you know, when
Right.
with the crew, meaning, you know,
That's
straight
why
through.
we can't throw out
Runaway
inside
train.
jokes. And, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because not going to know what you mean. You know what I mean?
That's all.
Keep it going like a runaway train, basically.
Runaway
You know what I'm
train.
saying? But we about to take it overseas with this one, Mika Babe. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
You know, we play some of the hottest independent music, independent and mainstream from artists all over
over
the world.
That's 100.
World, right? So
That's
we're
a
about
fact.
to take it overseas to London, right, Meek?
Yes, sir.
Shout out to this artist, Tion Wayne, on this banging record right here. This joint is called Healing, man. So I'm going to let Mika Baby bounce announce that, and then we're going to get right into this joint. Sound Show 1.0, episode 3.
Yes, sir.
Part 2 of it. You know what I'm saying?
Part 2.
So let's get ready to get into this record, right, Mika Baby?
Let's go.
Go ahead and get ready to announce that before we can turn the volume up on that. And you know what I mean? Let the people hear that record. You know
No
what I mean?
doubt, y'all.
Let's
Again,
go, man.
so this is another one, another banger. Mika Baby requested a day, you guys. Let's give it up. Well, H2 and Mika Baby's requested a day, you guys. This is some heat because I thought it was my request. But it's all good. This is from Tion Wayne, you guys, and the title of this track is Healing. This is a dope one. This is the one, y'all, from overseas, y'all, giving it that vibe.
Request, so our request, your request is still
Sound
all of
show
our
request. The sound
Right, so
show
let's just
radio
make it-
request.
No
There we
thing
go.
about that. It's the sound
There
show
we
requests
go.
of the show. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
there we
Shout
go.
out to Tion Wayne on this one, man. This joint is called Healing. You know what I mean?
This is
This is
Healing.
a fire record right here. You know what I mean? Like we said, we display music from artists all over the world.
That's a
You know what I
fact.
mean? So shout out to Tion Wayne. This joint is called Healing. This is a fire record. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who supports what we doing, Sound Show Radio, man. The hottest. You know what I mean? 2 to 3. You know what I mean? Indian mainstream hip hop.
If you don't air, must feel it.
We had to
All
go
that
London
time I
drill
spent
on them
on
real quick,
roads.
right, Meek?
I'm healing. I
Shout
was
out
in
to
the thing
T.R.
that's
Wayne.
healing.
This joint is
But they
crazy
wanna
right
take
here.
my freedom.
This joint is
Fuck
called
yourself,
Healing.
go suck yourself. I said it, I mean it.
Hip hop market
Hey,
is
what?
big in London.
Before the TikTok shit, I had to flip the script. I'll rap then I give mad bitches. T when I don't fuck with snitches. From Rambo Blaze and
Mika,
kitchens.
baby.
Nearly cried my first 6 figures. Funny how I came in the dance laughing. Then I sent them home with stitches. It's funny how things change. Plows on slippers. 20 pads on my shooter. 15 bags on my missus. I made me of the lifestyle. Didn't know I came up with killers. Nino got my back, that's pro. Got my back like village. 444 longs, 00 semis. Ran through more than a meal with Terry. I really donate guns and Eddie. What's
That's how
that?
we do
Big
at
smoke
Sound
like
Show Radio,
Skepta.
man. We always playing the hottest.
Full
That's a fact.
Used to be my OG, you loser. Blue whip, Always tell you I'm a shooter.
All
If
music
you don't
displayed
aim,
for
must
promotional
feel it.
use only. You got me,
All
good
that
baby.
time I spent on the road, I'm healing. I was in the ding dong scheming. Why they wanna take my freedom? Fuck yourself, go suck yourself.
You heard him, Zaha?
Look at my truck, I spent a lot. I bought a watch, but with the
Go
glove.
suck
He's so
yourself.
hot, I didn't touch. You must have man.
Yes,
Get
let's
off the
go.
block. Even my mom coming protocol you.
The
Even
London
a hot
sound is
spot, I don't
crazy
need
right
booze.
now in
You
hip-hop
really
too.
caught up, boy, it was a bra.
go.
You know I love tropical juice. If they're outside, they can get locked up. What's what? Prop up, see that map, what's up? What's cost? Wizzy ain't chatting, just shotgun shot. Have your boy spinning like numb trucks. What? 100 million soon, watch, still home. Had everybody like, pop. But the rap ain't nothing like Bluetooth. My connection non-stop, pretty gal, I forget naughty. Jafar was saucy. But when you make a million, it's sweet. And now everybody want to call me. Rude boys in school are Shawnee. That's why I always been banned from Carney. When I call M to help Edmonton, but Edmonton don't deserve me. If you don't aim, must feel it. All that time I spent on the road, I'm healing. I was in the ding dong scheming. Why they wanna take my freedom? Fuck yourself, go suck yourself. I said it, I mean it.
Saturday 2 to 3, man, right here. We've been here at DTF Radio, man, so we've been holding it down, displaying the hottest independent and mainstream hip-hop and R&B from artists all over the world. Tion Wayne is from London. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tion Wayne on that record right there, Healing. All music is displayed on Sound Show Radio for promotional use only. Mad bro, you know what I'm saying? What's up, Yamada? You know what I mean? Right, this is real live action talking to you, bro. You're live, bruv. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody in London doing their thing, man. That's a fact, man. That record by Tion Wayne was crazy, man. That joint is called Healing. Shout out to my boy Soup, the Hope Dealer on the check, and I see you, my guy. You know what I mean? Right, man. We get ready for major expansion of the show all fall and winter, man. This is what it's all about. You know what I mean? Moving them numbers online and shit. That was a hot record, man, by Tion Wayne, man. That jump was called The Healing. You know what I'm saying? So we got 2 records left. You know what I'm saying? We figured we just do a quick break and just talk a little bit about what's been going on. And then we're going to close out with the final 2 records. Right, y'all? So we're going to come around to the panel. So much more on the way, man.
So much
Where
more.
we are, you know what I'm saying? So much more on the way. So this will be our halftime breakdown of the show. And then we'll play 2 more records and then call it a day. You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
That's a fact, man. Shout out to ourselves, man, for holding it down 3 years, DTF Radio. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
That's a fact, right? So how, right, Mika baby?
You know it, H.
Right, it'll be 3 years, man. In another 2 weeks, we've been here at DTF Radio holding it down, right, y'all?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Yeah, everything's just giving you a hard time, right? I know, like these songs, some of these songs is just crazy. Or it's a weak signal in there, you know what I mean, today.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So some of them records, IG, right? Yeah, all
you
music
shake
is
the
displayed for
building.
promotional
Use
use only. You know that, man. Nothing is solicited.
That's
in
what
any way.
happens when you shake
You know
the
what I mean?
building.
That's what happens when we shake up the room, right? So
Word.
we give you a chance to get yourself together. Right, Mika baby?
You already know, H.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
man. We are, you know what I'm saying? We always holding it down. We've always been holding it down here at Sound Show Radio. You know what I'm saying? So Ha's getting some stuff together on the technical side and he'll be right back. But yeah, man, you know what I mean? Let me know when you good, King. Yeah, we right back on now, live to a Sound Show Radio as well. So Ha's ready. Right, Mika baby, we ready. We getting ready to do our halftime rundown. You know what I mean? So you know how we do, man, you know? So let's get ready. We're going to let Mika baby start off and do the halftime rundown. And then we'll just break down a few things that was been going on with Sound Show Radio, what we've been doing, and then where we're heading with this stuff. Right, Mika babe? You know what I mean? Right, so right, man. 2-pack show today, right, y'all? 2 shows shot in one day. One come out today. One gets released next week. You know what I'm saying? 2-part show. You know what I mean? Just getting it done. You know what I mean? Mika baby over there getting ready to do what we do, always holding us down. She getting ready to do the halftime rundown in the Sound Show commercial. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So, you know, let's make sure we get good shots on her. Make sure that Bel Air bottle and all that is set. You know what I mean?
Let's
no matter
go.
what, so how we got to make sure this shit is good productions. You know what I'm saying? No matter what. You know what I mean? Good. You're like,
Yeah.
I got you. You can't see that.
Yes, sir.
You know
Yes, sir.
what I mean? Way to go. You know what I'm saying? Make a baby. Have fun. You know what I mean? I got you. You again, right? That's happening in so hard too. Like the signal is like wild jumpy in here. or something. You know what I mean? Right, it's IG the signal. It's a little jumpy, you know what I mean? We give you time to get started again. You know what I mean? Sometimes we'll be shaking up the building, the signal get a little jumpy, you know what I mean?
Yes,
What's up,
sir.
man? South Shore Radio.
South Show Radio.
That's a fact, you know what I mean?
Saturday too.
Go ahead and get yourself back set, and you good to go. You know what I mean?
I'm back.
That's a fact. Mika Baby is back. She's back on her live, right, Mika Baby?
Yeah, back on my live.
Back, you know what I'm saying? So you know how we do, you know what I'm saying? Right, so shit. Big Bill that bottle in the shot too.
Yes, sir.
Baby, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir, you guys.
Let's
So
get that halftime run
down in.
going.
Let's
This
go.
Show Radio, you know how
Let's
we
go. Sound show right here. Excuse me, sound show every Saturday right here at DTF Radio.
do. Or no matter where you are,
Or
right?
where we are, we always will
Sound
be.
show.
Sound show. Okay?
That's a fact.
All right. First and foremost, we are live on IG
That's a fact.
at Sound Show Radio,
Right.
at Haas Sound Pros,
Right.
myself at Yes Mika,
Right.
and Red Sand 77 when he's with us.
That's a fact, Mika Baby.
That's a fact. We are also being filmed from the station's camera for live broadcast.
Right, that station camera fills us from over there, but we still rather prefer our IG, but we still gotta say that. Right?
That's a fact. You already
So
know.
our station cameras over there filming us for live broadcast.
That's a
You know what
fact.
I'm saying? Right.
Audio only. Available
You
on,
skipped the parts.
excuse me. We are
Thank you.
available on YouTube, Vimeo, and Roku. Audio only, available on Spotify, but only through the DTF Radio. Only through the DTF Radio app. You can download the DTF Radio app. It's free on Google Play and the Apple Music Store, you guys. So you could check that out.
Because baby's flashing out because
You know what? You know what? You're right. Make sure you check out Sound Show and, type that in all one word, you guys, on our YouTube. Like, subscribe, press that notification bell, stay tapped in. Okay?
That's a fact. I had to come back one too.
Yeah,
Crazy,
yeah.
That's
So,
what Mika Baby Chocolates. It's not even really about
Yeah,
DTF Radio.
that's a fact. It's not. It's really not.
Move that great.
Nah.
It's
It's about Sound Show
You know what I'm
Radio,
saying?
us, the
On your
product.
tablet,
You know what I mean?
Right.
You know
It's
it.
about Sound Show Radio. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Right. We never got into that properly. You know what I'm saying? We got to skip back. You know what I'm saying? That halftime rundown was a little choppy. You know what I'm saying? But we are here on DTF. I mean, we here, no DTF radio page. This is our Sound Show YouTube channel.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
sir.
This has nothing to do with DTF radio. This is just literally our Sound Show YouTube channel,
Yes,
right?
sir.
So, right,
Yes,
Mika
sir.
Baby?
Yes,
It's
sir.
all about marketing our stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we've been here at DTF radio, but it's just been realistically a shell, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
As far as marketing, promotions, or anything like that, that's all on us, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So this is why it's just more permanent that we market and promote our platforms and our things that we have
Going on.
So I understand Mika Baby during the halftime rundown being a little choppy and all of that. But if you know what I mean, if you want to give them to them again and just run through a clean way and just us Sound Show, you know what I mean? I'll do it with you, you know what I mean? Because you was a little choppy and it really wasn't really swaggerish, you know what I'm saying? It was like you know what I'm saying? We want that shit to hit, you know what I mean? So, and I understand why it was like that because right now we've just been going through certain things with just, certain little behind the scenes things with the station. So we're not really too happy about it, but we're just happy about what we do here at the station. You know what I mean? But as far as certain things that's been going on with the station itself, we haven't been too happy about that. So this is why, you know what I mean, during the halftime rundown last time, Mika Baby was a little choppy. But we're going to start again and just focus on Sound Show stuff. You don't even have to worry about saying the DTF radio app and all of this crap. You know what I'm saying? So I got you. Let's start together, and I'm going to do it with you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You ready, Mika Babe? You know
Yes,
what I mean?
sir.
So it's Sound
Sound
Show
Show,
every Saturday,
Saturday,
2 to 3.
2
You know,
to
we
3.
did it here at DTF Radio, but we're Sound Show wherever we are.
Wherever we are.
You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. We're Sound Show wherever we are.
we are.
You know what I'm
Wherever.
saying?
That's a fact.
You want to know. So that's a fact, man. Tell them, Mika Baby, we are available.
We are available on YouTube.
what I'm saying?
Make sure y'all type that in. It's Sound Show or one word.
Right.
Sound Show Radio or
Or
one
one
word.
word,
Type
right.
that in. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, post that notification bell.
That's a fact,
Stay
man.
tapped in.
Right.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Push that thing again real
You
quick for
already
the
know?
tablet. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
The tablet.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's that tablet. Yes,
Sir.
you know what I'm saying? People can see that. Sound Show Radio, you know what I'm saying?
That's it right there.
Click on our name in the search bar and then just click on our content. You can see our shows.
Right
You see
there.
different shows
That's
lined
a
up
fact.
right there. That's just an
Exactly.
example of how you
Stay
can
in
see
tune.
our content.
That's
You
a
know what I'm
fact,
saying?
yeah.
It's not even about marketing anything DTF Radio.
Nah,
We do
it's
it
about
here,
knocking the
we do
nuts.
the show here at DTF Radio, and that's about it. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
After that, like it's all marketing regarding to Sound Show Radio. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because we appreciate being here at DTF Radio, but from day one, it's been nothing but a shell. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
From the
fact.
technical side, it hasn't been doing anything incredible or anything like that. We're responsible for everything that happens with us. You know what I'm saying? Marketing, promotion, this thus far. But it's been an incredible room, an incredible broadcast room, lounge, all of that. We appreciate the space, and I felt like we did what we could in here for the time that we had. There's a lot more to come, but you know what I'm saying? In the 3 years, we brought in 70 plus guests. You know what I'm saying? We had amazing shows, you know what I'm saying? Sponsorship shows, crazy hot track list shows with just us. Days that when we have guests or not, like it's still an amazing show because we become guests in the room for that day on our own platform. You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
Right, and making major shows whether we have guests or not. So I would like to thank myself, H2 of the Sound Pros, for hosting the show, music coordinating, producing, MC, and Owen of Sound Show Radio. I'd like to thank So Hot Up, Broadcast Tech, co-host and vice president of Sound Show Radio. I would like to thank Mika Baby, co-host, media exec, and executive
know.
of Sound Show Radio, and my cousin Red Sand 77, who's not here with us, but y'all see him on the flyer, another co-host and executive of Sound Show Radio. You know what I mean?
Right.
Us four have been holding it down for years, trying to put on the hottest independent music, independent and mainstream music from artists all over the world. Us three are the ones that people seen most of the time. You know what I mean? Us three are the ones who did most of the shows. You know what I'm saying? You know, and we're the main three that people remember, like the Breakfast Club. We turned into our own little version of the Breakfast Club. You know what I mean?
That's a
Even though
fact.
it's four of us, you know, the people see me so high and Mika Baby all the time.
That's a
We've
fact.
had a journey. We've met so many different people. We had incredible experiences, right? So high,
That's a
and we
fact.
got so much more to go. You know, we're not closing out. You know, sometimes people have to relocate. You know what I mean? Sometimes artists have to change labels. Sometimes groups and bands have to change labels or change networks or change places that they're at. So, you know what I mean? It just seems like that's where we're heading, not by choice, because, you know, there's some things going on with DTF Radio, right, y'all?
That's a
We will
money.
disclose that in another couple of weeks, you know what I mean? We'll put out another show today, another show next week. Then we'll put out some recap clips, so and then at the end of September, we'll give people a full breakdown of what's going on with DTF Radio and the things that we've been going through behind the scenes, where we're heading, and what we're about to do. Because we're not stopping, you know what I'm saying? That's a fact. Shout out to everybody who supports what we're doing. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody who appreciates the point of what we're doing. We had so much organic heat shows without even going viral. We went hood viral numerous times. We had over 60 reposts. You know what I'm saying? We've been putting on for the city, right? So, and for artists all over the world. So I just like to thank y'all, man, for just, you know, putting this thing together along with me and just taking it to where we took it. Now it's time to take it further. You know what I'm saying? We've been working next chapter. We've been working so hard for this, right, Mika Baby?
Know it,
Right,
Ace.
so high. So I'm just gonna pass the torch real quick to Mika Baby, see what she has to say, a little bit of disclosure for Sound Show Radio, and then I'll pass the mic again to So High and see what he has to say. And then, you know, we will just chop it up a little bit more and break down what's going on with us and where we're headed. You know what I'm saying? So Mika Baby, you know what I mean? Thank you once again, you know what I mean, for your participation in Sound Show Radio. You know what I'm saying?
You know it,
You know what I
H.
mean?
You know it.
Holding it down, co-host, media, journalism, you know what I'm saying, and executive as well of Sound Show Radio.
That's a
Big
fact.
Bel Air bottles, right, so high? You know how we do. You know what I'm saying? Let's
That's a
go,
fact.
Mika Baby. You know what I'm saying? You know
You
what I mean?
already
Tell
know.
people, you know, just about your experience, you know, over this past couple of years being here at Sound Show Radio.
It
You
was
know?
a dope experience. You know, the 3 years that we been doing our thing and,
Right.
you know, creating dope shows and having dope artists and, you know,
Right.
people come through on our platform. It's just been amazing, an amazing experience.
That's a fact,
So,
man.
you know, we're just going to keep doing our thing and keep growing.
Right.
And, you know, Sound Show is forever.
That's a fact. You know
Sound
what I'm
Show
saying?
Radio. Okay?
No matter where we go, we will
matter
always
where
be
we
the
go.
Sound Show. You know what I'm
No
saying?
matter where we go,
No
we
matter
will
where
always
we
be
will always be the Sound Show. You know what I
the
mean?
Sound Show.
Right.
Y'all
Things
heard?
need to progress. Things need to progress. Things need to escalate. And sometimes when that happens, you know, it involves people changing places, changing networks, you know, going harder on the internet. So these are the type of things that that are amongst us now. You know
That's
what I
a
mean?
fact.
So we're getting ready to build up our online presence even more. So high, right? We got 113 shows, like 78, almost 80 shows out of 113 almost uploaded already. So Soha's been doing an amazing job on the technical
dope.
side, King. You know what I mean? He's
Dope.
working hard because remember, we got to do all this shit amongst living regular life. You know what I'm saying? It's regular life too. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So for us to be doing this shit and holding everything down the way we done amongst all that's been happening to us as well in regular life, I commend us on that.
Me too.
You know what I mean? And I thank y'all for just being, amazing pieces to Sound Show Radio.
That's a fact,
You know what I mean?
man.
There is no other H2 of the Sound Pros.
No.
There is no other So Hard Up, and there's
No.
no other Weaker Baby
No,
or Red Sand.
it's
We're
not.
all one of
Other
ones.
nigga,
You know what I'm
baby,
saying?
you heard?
It's all one of ones.
All
You know what I'm
one of
saying?
ones,
And that's what
y'all.
happens when you work hard to carve out your lane. You become a one of one. You know what I'm saying? So thank y'all to that, man. Just stay tuned. We're interested in working with people like Shade 45. We're interested in working with companies like Mass Appeal,
Facts.
companies like Revolt,
Yes, sir.
iHeart,
I heard. Y'all
you know what
heard
I'm
it
saying?
here.
Apple Music.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? We're interested in working with Zeus because Zeus is developing a music component like a Revolt side of it.
Yes, sir.
So we're interested in working with Zeus. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So shout out to all the different companies that we've been playing connected music. Shout out to people who support what we're doing and just see where we're heading with Sound Show Radio. But we're definitely looking for a bigger home, bigger platform, bigger networks for us to do this on because we deserve to do this on a bigger scale now. You know what I'm saying? To be, we deserve to interview some of the hottest up and coming artists, mid-level and mainstream artists now. You know what I mean? We've been working to push this thing to a level. You know what I mean? Like we said, over 100 plus episodes, actually 113 after today, right? So high, literally speaking. And it's just been an amazing journey. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? As far as us, at DTF Radio, this will probably be the last month that we'll be here at DTF Radio because there seems to be things going on with the station. But we'll get into that more in, a couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? But right now, we just thank you for everybody who supports everything what we're doing. And then stay tuned for so much more, man, with the channel on IG, with the Instagram, with the Instagram page, with our pages. Just stay tuned for the pages to move and get them numbers up and more awareness on our platform for what we've been doing or what we bring to the table. You know what I mean? So, how you want to say anything, man? Is there anything you would like to say?
Sound Show Radio, YouTube, like, subscribe, notification button,
Please,
all that.
all that, please.
We need your
Support,
That's
right?
a fact. Tap in.
We need your video, we need your support on YouTube radio.
Right,
That's a fact.
right. We don't need support for
Tap in.
DTF Radio.
No.
We need support for Sound Show Radio. You know what I mean? Because whether we're at DTF Radio or not, we'll always be Sound Show Radio.
That's 100.
You know what I'm saying?
Everywhere we go,
We want to know
Mm-hmm.
who we are.
Who we
And
are.
so we tell them.
So we tell
This
them.
is the Sound
This is
Show.
Sound Show.
Mighty Sound Show.
The mighty, mighty sound
You know
show,
what I mean?
y'all.
In case you didn't know, that's
Y'all
right, so
heard it
huh?
here.
You know what I'm saying?
also,
Right.
Virgo season in effect.
That's a fact.
H birthday was last weekend.
That's a fact.
So hot up
This
weekend.
birthday,
This weekend.
so hot
Happy
up.
birthday
Pre-birthday
again, so
weekend.
hot up.
Happy birthday
Happy
weekend,
birthday.
so high. Pre-birthday
Happy birthday.
weekend, you know what I'm saying?
Already
Let
know
me
it.
get over there to the soundboard for that, right?
Yeah,
Happy
that's a fact.
birthday again, so high, you know what I'm
Gonna
saying?
give it up to
Giants and Cowboys this Sunday, y'all. G-Man, fuck their ass, please. I'm tired of fuck the Cowboys.
Right, does
The Cowboys. If they New York, I don't care.
Right.
Like
New York or
everywhere-
nothing.
I like everywhere else,
Right.
but New York is where I'm from.
Right, so we got to rep. I ain't mad at that. Everybody reps their state. So ain't nobody going to be mad at us for repping NY.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
Again, man, sound to us. _sound.
_show _ radio. You know what I'm
Tap
saying?
in.
Tap in.
Stay
Like
tapped
all
in.
our videos, share it.
That's a
Please
fact.
share, push the post.
Push that notification
Push the
bell.
button. Tell them, right, me? Push that
Tap
post
in.
the notification, right,
That's
me?
a fact.
Shoot.
Yo,
You know what I'm
push
saying?
that notification bell so you guys stay tapped in.
Around like a clock.
You know what
That's
I
a
mean?
fact,
So
man.
y'all
There's
stay
nothing
tapped
like
in
Sound
with
Show
the
Radio,
Sound
right? It's not even about just artists, right, y'all? We've had clothing brand owners, we've had directors, we've had people, different factions, people who make podcasts, people who are making independent films. It's not even just music, like anything for the culture. The culture itself, right? Me, anything that's for the culture, we support that and we give it an outlet and the opportunities for it to be promoted. You know what I'm saying? Here at Sound Show Radio, right, y'all? That's a fact, man. So once again, man, nah, take your time, man. Whatever you gotta say.
We ain't got H2 touching on the track list.
Yeah, you wildin', you know what I'm saying?
Fuck it out, bro.
Right, you know what I'm saying? And that's why we're about to go crazy with the beat displays. All fall and winter, people are gonna feel the fury of Sound Post Productions and Sound Show Radio. We're gonna be flooding the internet and moving the channel all fall and winter. You know what I'm saying? Because like Slay said last episode, we were gearing up in the third or fourth quarter to have a big first quarter at the top of the year. You know what I'm saying? We're gearing up for other business transitions over the course of the fall and the winter. But we're gearing up for more and more rolling into the next year as well. You know what I mean? So shout out to you, man, for, you know, your halftime mentions and all that's going on with Sound Show Radio. Shout out to Mika Baby for her halftime mentions and everything and her participation in Sound Show Radio. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's time to get over there and play one more time on the mix board. Many more years elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact, man, because we still got more work to do. You know what I mean? We're not going to reveal the other station or anything just yet. Just stay tuned. Stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? We are working. Sound Show Radio. You know how we do, man. We having a great show, man. Let's play these two songs so we can get on out of here, man. It's already 5:30 and shit. Could you believe it's 5:30?
I know.
I don't care what time it is, man. This is it. You know what I'm saying? This is it. It don't matter what time it is, right, Soha? This is it. You know what I mean? Sound Show Radio time. You know what I mean? Yeah. Every day, all day. You take over Saturdays, man. We came and broadcasted 2 shows today because we're taking off a couple weeks. You know what I'm saying? So we wanted to make sure we put another show in the can for y'all and release that next Saturday. And then, you know what I'm saying, some promotional clips and all of that. And then we'll give y'all a full breakdown of what's going on at the end of the month. You know what I mean? That's a fact, man. So we coming back after our little halftime break with 2 more records. That's going to slap. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
We only need 2 more. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I mean? See the phone slid and all that, right, Soha? But yeah, man, it's all good. You know what I mean? We having a good time, man. You know? It's time to come back with this big record, Mika Babe. This is a big record, you know what I mean? It's the Sound Show Radio request of the day. You know what I'm saying? The Sound Show Radio Squad request of the day. All music is displayed for promotional use only. You know what I'm saying? We got to say that before we kick this record off. Mika Baby's going to bounce announce this with me.
You already
and
know,
once again, we have to say this before we kick this record off. Shout out to this legendary mogul and entrepreneur. Shout out to Diddy.
Shout out to
He's
Diddy,
been doing
baby.
so much major shit out here. You know what I mean? Taking care of a lot of stuff. And he's actually putting out a lot of publishing, giving a lot of people publishing money back and all type of extreme stuff.
Yeah.
Shout out to Diddy, you know what I'm saying? That's
Revolt.
a fact. Shout out to Revolt, you know what I mean?
You know it, baby.
If Revolt has a place for Sound Show Radio, Sound Show Radio has a place for you. You know what I mean? Shout out to Diddy, shout out to Revolt. We'll love to work with places and networks like that. So shout out to Diddy, shout out to the whole Revolt network. We getting ready to get into this major song, right, hon? This is that bad boy sound, man. This is Diddy featuring City Girls and Fabulous, man. This joint is called Act Bad.
Act Bad,
Every time we in the building, we act bad on Sound Show
That's
Radio.
what we do.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let Mika Baby go ahead and announce that with me before we
Let's
get
go.
into this record. You know how we do, right, Mika Baby?
You already know H2
Shit,
how we
Sound Show
give
Radio is nothing like us, man.
Nothing like us,
Come on,
baby.
let's get ready to announce that, baby.
Let's go. Let's do it, baby. So this is Mika Baby and H2 and So Hot Up request of the day, baby. Sound Show Radio request of the day, baby. So you know how we do when we step in the room. We act bad, per usual, all right? So let's get into this hot one right now, y'all. This is Diddy featuring the City Girls and Fab, and this is Act Bad. Let's go. Act Bad.
That killer introduction
act
drop.
bad.
Once again, man, this is Diddy featuring City Girls and Fab. This joint is called Act Bad, right? You know how we do, man. Right, Sound Show Radio every Saturday 2 to 3. You know what I mean? Now we do. Shout out to Diddy, man. Shout out to City Girl. Shout out to Fab on this deep record right here. If you look good, all music is displayed for promotional use only. Sound Show Radio, nobody does it like us. Let's go, Mika, baby.
Act bad, act bad.
Act bad, act bad.
Act bad, act bad.
My act
Act bad, act bad. Let's go, Revolt. Come holla at us, Sound Show Radio.
Sent her to the yard and it came back fatter. She keep it 100, gotta throw a sack at her. Her she got a man, don't none of that matter. Act bad.
Act bad, act bad. Little bad bitch, all she do is act bad. We don't catch feelings, all we do is act bad.
Diddy, how you fit a Billy in a knapsack?
Voila.
Deli on nice, oh shit, ain't nothing chillin' but the deli on ice. Deli on diet, got that belly tone nice. Come and ride this dick like a Peloton bike. Hey,
I see you, Mika, baby.
She a bone crusher. That's right. She like to dance slow, nigga, don't rush her. That's right. I would fuck her raw, but I don't trust her. If you ain't got no money, nigga, don't touch her. Yeah, come on.
Act bad,
Act bad,
act bad,
act bad,
act bad,
act bad, act bad, act bad,
act bad,
act bad,
act bad,
act bad.
act bad.
If you look good, act bad. If you look good, act bad. If you look good,
Attention all the city girls.
if you look
Attention all the city girls. Don't stop.
act bad,
Act bad, act bad.
act bad,
Act bad, act bad.
act bad,
Act bad, act bad.
act bad.
Yeah, shorty, why?
He wanna sponsor my act bad, double out black bad, time for a black tag. Rockin' out Chanel with a black bag, yes, keep it body bad, listen up, scallywag. I'ma give y'all that bad advice. When a bro cold talk, that's bad advice. And these niggas ain't shit, act bad for life. They treat a good girl wrong and a bad one nice, so act bad. Never hustle backwards, bitches can't ball like me, they need practice. Try to act bad like me, they bad actors.
That's right,
Ain't
JT.
change the game like us, they not factors. This a act bad summer, this a pack bag summer, twerking on a wave runner. Hey. This a city grass summer, you ain't spending no money, we ain't saving your number. Hey.
Let's go.
Act bad,
Act bad,
act bad,
act bad,
act bad,
act bad, act bad, act bad,
act bad,
act bad, act bad, act bad,
act bad.
If you look good, act bad. If you look good, act bad. If you look good,
Be in yourself.
act bad.
Get off, and get off, and get off, and get off. Let's go. Be free. This ain't fucking bad. Act fucking bad.
How we do, y'all? Sound Show Radio. We acting bad, dude. Now we do, always displaying the hottest Indian mainstream hip hop and R&B from artists all over the world. And that right there was considered a mainstream banger. Shout out to Diddy featuring City Girls and Fab. That joint was called Act Bad. All music is displayed for promotional use only. You know what I mean? Act bad. You know what I'm saying? That is a fact, man. All music is displayed, man. Promotional use only, man. That is a fact, man. You know what I mean? That was a good energy record. You know what I mean? I think we're going to roll it down now. We're going to bring it down a little bit. Fix the bottles a little bit, huh? You left the bottles a little strange over there. You know what I mean? But yeah, you know what I mean? We're going to calm it down a little bit now for the last song. You know what I'm saying? Because we always on go. You know what I mean? We always on speeding. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to bring it down so high. With the H2 and So High bring back, you know what I'm saying? From Nimlo and Dave East. Shout out to Mass Appeal, man. Shout out to Mass Appeal. Dave East is signed to Mass Appeal, you know what I mean? That's Mass Appeal is Nas company along with someone else. Shout out to Mass Appeal. Mass Appeal is also one of the places that we're interested in working with. You know what I mean? Shout out to Mass Appeal. So I got to shout out everybody because when we make these promotional clips, you know what time it is. Shout out to Mass Appeal, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to Nas, you know what I mean? And it's a partner for owning Mass Appeal. You know, that's definitely one of the places that we're interested in being at. You know, Mass Appeal is a good place for the music component of our show. You know what I mean? That's, definitely. You know what I mean? Look at that. Fucking shit flip down and all that. Mass Appeal is a good place for the music component of our show. You know what I mean? So we appreciate, you know what I mean, just what they got going on over there and all of that. You know what I mean? Shout out to Nas, shout out to Dave E, shout out to everybody who has things going on at Mass Appeal and all of that. Right, y'all? You know what I mean? And shout out to my cousin Abdul Malik, man. Mass Appeal had an event back in like 2018 or 19 where, you know, we went to the 20th anniversary for him directing Streets is Watching for Jay-Z. And that was sponsored by Mass Appeal. So shout out to Mass Appeal. You know what I mean? For doing that. You know I mean, we be connected to so much shit behind the scenes so high. It's time to connect the dots for what we're doing. Because we're connected to a lot of shit behind the scenes, you know what I mean? So it's time to just bring it on in, champ, you know what I mean? Connect the dots and bring it on in, man. So shout out to Mass Appeal, man, for doing what they're doing over there. Just one of the many different places we're interested in transcending Sound Show Radio too. You know what I mean? That's a fact, man. Shout out to Revolt, Shade 45, Mass Appeal, you know what I mean? All the networks that are giving platforms for podcasts and radio shows, iHeart, Shade 45, Revolt, Mass Appeal, you know what I mean? Apple, you know what I mean? Zeus, everybody. Shout out to everybody, man. And, you know, just know that we're looking to be one of those 6 or 7 places. Can't forget Up Rocks also. Shout out to Up Rocks as well. You know what I mean? So we just looking to be, you know, our end game goal is to be at one of those 6 or 7 places, right, y'all? Doing this shit on a higher level, on a more major network, on a bigger platform. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? For no further ado, we getting ready to get into the closeout record of the show. You know what I'm saying? Because we did good, and I'm ready to get out of here now. You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
That's a fact, right, Soha?
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Ready to smoke and eat now. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact, man. You know what I mean?
How we do.
Right, shout out to Raw Life as well. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Josh from Raw. You know what I mean? Check out our Raw Life endorsed show, Sound Show 19, available. We all had on Raw down from head to toe, right, y'all? You know what I mean? That's a fact. You know what I mean? So we getting ready to close out so hard with this fire record. I like the sound of this record. You know what I mean? It came out a couple years ago, but you know how we do? We play timeless joints. It's all about the vibe of the song. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the homie Nimlo. Shout out to Nimlo. Shout out to Harlem, Manhattan Ave. You know what I mean? Morningside, 87th, Lennox. You know how we do. You know what I mean? This is Nimlo featuring Dave East, man. This joint is called Speedin'. Shout out to Dave East as well. There's some real Harlem shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Moving around, living our lives, man. We got Mika Baby got a picture with Dave East. You know what I mean? Featured on her page. You know what I'm saying? We've been moving around, meeting different artists and just doing different things. You know, being Sound Show Radio as well. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Once again, man, this is by my boy Nimlo featuring Dave East, man. This joint is called Speedin'. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Right, that's a fact. We've been speeding through the past couple of years, but you know what I'm saying? We've been putting on mad heat here at Sound Show Radio. And we continue to put on heat no matter where we are. You know, show, man, every Saturday right here, man.
Clico and hen in my glass. She pour my drink up. My jeweler flooded some Cubans. He told me link up.
Sound Show Radio, man. We appreciate everybody's support. We're going to close out to this one right here.
Remember waking up in the projects like, damn, we stuck. Take my daughter to
last song of the track list. We're going to play instrumental and close out.
Get so excited when you get free stuff. Same ones voted for Trump, the same ones that locked me up.
Right, shout out to Mass Appeal. Shout out to Nimlo. Shout out to Dave.
Tangerine, big body Beamer with the peach guts, protects all the Mars and Rollies. We ain't trying to see cups. Do a lot for these niggas. It never seemed to mean much. Fuck it though, we down in the fourth. Pick my team up.
3 years incredibleness. Sound Show Radio.
We like the scene up. Freddie never scared me.
Reality, so fuck my 3 years of incredibleness. Sound Show Radio.
You're my life that can't
Thank you, man, but we're not done, y'all. Thank y'all, though.
Talking to Jesus, freeze up all of my pieces. Diamonds on all my nieces, ducking precincts in New York. You could get left, niggas is leaving. Lose your life cause you living. They can't find a better reason. I'm timeless every season. Rewind this, you don't believe it.
On the gas, they say I'm speeding. Headed to an early grave, well, I got reasons. Every single night I'm getting drunk and weeded. Only the Lord knows how much I need it. I lost some friends, but I ain't never tell they secrets. Soon as I turn my back, they mouth is leaking. I just wanna sell these drugs all weekend. Middle fingers to the judge and fuck the precinct. Throw me to the wolves, come back, I'm leading the pack. 2018 7 Series Beamer in black. Remote control park with reclining seats in the back. The way I run through hundreds, I need to be on the track. Cause I Usain Bolt through these dollars. Flo Joe through the dough. Michael Johnson through Jacksons, I'm not just rapping. Trips to Saks Fifth with that money from under mattress. Cause my daughters want Montclairs, they said it's over for Mackage. Speeding through, Beamer coupe, color greenish blue, waiting on killers of season 2. I'm trying to see what Flea gon' do. Critics say all I rap about is drugs and vehicles and all my money missions and exactly how I see them through. See, it's true. All I really talk about is money. Cause all I wanna talk about is money. You don't hear me though. Pop some belly. Rest in peace, Deli. I love your soul. Just ask God to let me in when it's my time to go. On the gas, they say I'm speeding. Headed to an early grave, well, I got reasons. Every single night I'm getting drunk and weeded. Only the Lord knows how much I need it. I lost some friends, but I ain't never tell they secrets. Soon as I turn my back, they mouth is leaking. I just wanna sell these drugs all weekend. Middle fingers to the judge and fuck the precinct.
Shout out to Dave East, you know what I mean? Real Harlem shit, right? So after we finish the show, where we going, y'all? Back to Harlem. So shout out to Nimlo, shout out to Dave East. Uptown. Real Harlem shit, you know what I mean? So you already know, man. Shout out to Dave East, shout out to Nimlo. You know what I mean? And we just rocking out, man. That was the last song of the track list for the day.
That was hot, yo.
Yeah, that was hot, man. You felt that, right? It
Yeah.
had a nice closeout conclusion feeling to it, right? Right, you know what I mean? So time to play that New World instrumental, Meek, and we get on up out of here. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
You know what New World instrumental is. You know what I mean?
Oh, yes.
Nothing is the same.
Yeah,
It's
y'all, you
a
know how we
new
do.
world calling our name. I can't explain it. You know what I mean? Right. Outro, instrumental produced by me, H2 for Sound Post Productions. You know, we definitely about to get into this joint. You know what I'm saying? Right, Mika Baby? You know how we do, man. Sound show. This was a hot show. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. You know what I mean? Right. This was a hot show. You know what I'm saying? And 2 dope shows for y'all. One come out this week, one come out next week. And we just appreciate everybody's support, right, y'all? Shit, man. Everybody's support. We just appreciate everybody's support and everything that's been going on, man. You know, that's a fact, right? So _show_radio. You know what I'm saying?
Sound Show Radio, one word, YouTube, y'all. Like, subscribe, notification button.
Right.
Share it.
Push the post notification, all of that, right? All that, man. Shit. We had so much fun today, man. So right, doing the show. We had a lot of fun today, right, Mika Baby? On this double show, you know what I mean? 2-pack show, you know what I mean? We did 2 shows in one. You know what I mean? Get this instrumental in and we get on up out of here. Chupap. You know what I mean? 2-part show, 2-pack. You know what I mean? Right, that's a fact, man. We had such a great time, man. Doing shit at Sound Show Radio Squad. You know how we do, man. All the time, right, me? That's a fact, man. We just do what we do. You know what I'm saying? Right, man. Yeah, man. Sound Show, look upon you, B. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, we're just figuring out what's going on with this. Come on, what's taking so long for us to play? Saying what's going on with this reader. But yeah, we getting ready to close out, man. Look upon you. Look how, right, you know, look how far we've gone. You know what I'm saying?
Share us. We look upon you to do all the things to make us even more successful.
Right, you know what I'm saying? We appreciate everybody's support. Stay tuned for so much more. We will be breaking down exactly what's going on. We will be releasing another show next week, and then we're doing some promotional clips and recap clips of some of the amazing shows we had. And then the final week of September, we'll just do like a little breakdown and disclosure of what's actually happening with DTF Radio and where we're going to do and what we're going to be and all of that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So just, you know what I mean, continue to support us and, you know what I mean, be on the lookout for so much more. So how we getting ready to definitely go crazy on moving the channels, right? So our channel moving online, you know, that's all up to us. That don't got nothing to do with DTF Radio. You know what I mean? We gonna make sure we get ready to move that channel and all of that, right, y'all? 'Cause that's what it's all about for us. You know what I'm saying? Here, right. Right. You know what I mean? Follow us at underscore sound underscore show underscore radio. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? My boy He's just joined in. Yo, He's, man, we just did like 2 shows already, man. We about to get out of here. I'm about to play the instrumental and then close out the show. You know what I'm saying? A matter of fact, I'm not even gonna close out the show with the instrumental. We just gonna close out the show with the gospel. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to our homie Black Seeds. You know what I mean? He wasn't here, man. He was not here in a physical form. He wasn't able to come and do Sound Show Radio with us. You know what I'm saying? In a physical form, right? So, you know what I mean? Rest in peace to the homie Black Seeds, man. That's a fact. You know what I mean? Definitely, man. So, rest in peace to the homie Black Seeds, Harlem Underground legend. You know what I mean? His albums is crazy, man. I got a whole brand new album on this dude that I can't even release, man, because it's too hard to do that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? The music is too hot, and then he's not here to benefit from all of that's going on with it. So, you know what I mean? We're just gonna be playing different songs from him, you know what I mean? Off of up and coming projects and shit. But we appreciate everybody's support. We getting ready to close out the show with the gospel, man. H2 and Black Seeds, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Produced by CJ and myself, you know what I'm saying? For Sound Post Production. Track is produced by CJ, CTWJ Music, and me, H2 for Sound Post Production. So we're gonna close out with this, man. No instrumental, fuck it. We're gonna close out with a banging song. Rest in peace to my boy Black Seeds, man. Shout out to He's on the check-in. We're gonna close out like this.
What up, Black? We back at it again.
You know what I'm saying? You know how we do, Mika baby. Last song of the show.
Blood, sweat, and blunt smoke. You know,
Man, we had to take it to the next level. You hear the voice, right? It's time to show the world why you one of the best lyricists. Rest in peace,
from
Black
the bottom
Seeds.
of the
Miss you, my
When
J.
money first is a way of life, like making sure my son get tucked in before I say goodnight. You can have a flush in your hand if you play it right. Niggas pray not to be another nigga, pray tonight. Hey, alike, see the bigger picture. A fixture in the business, Black Incorporated. Everything I'm orchestrated, automated, how I illustrated, so elaborate. Creative in my zone.
Shout out to everybody that was on the check-in today, man. We did 2 hours of show today. 2 different shows, cutting one.
You get out of bed late.
Part 1 will be out later today. Part 2 will be out next week.
Subject to school books. I frown on you fools hooks. You niggas need tutors. I get my balls from the good book. The 16 students, the opposite of a good look.
See you, Mika, baby. Sound Show Radio, y'all, forever.
And Jada gives bars.
And they are, and we are who we are. So
it's really nothing else to talk about. While they say what they say, I'm gonna do what I do. So don't expect for us to talk it out. And they are who they are, and I am who I am. So it's really nothing else to talk about. While they say what they say, I'm gonna do what I do. So don't expect for us to talk it out. Yo, the game. It's going back to that real hip hop music.
real artistry, lyricism, structure, concepts. This is happening in the video.
We just here.
We just here, man, to carry on the torch of hip hop music. That's what we did right here at Sound Show Radio, right, y'all? Let's go.
Let's go.
I go by the name of H2 Sound Post Productions. Sound Show Radio, it's your time, my squad. You know how we do, man. We moving on. You know how we do, man. That was incredible.
That was hot sauce right there. Y'all heard it
Sound
here.
Post Productions and Black Seeds, right?
Yes, sir.
Rest in peace to Harlem legend Black Seeds, man. That was the last song of the track list. And that is it for us. You know what I mean? Thank you to everybody who support us. Sound Show Radio here at DTF Radio. Stay tuned. We will announce what's going on with us and where we're going to be in a few weeks from now. Shout out to everybody who supports what we got going on. Stay tuned for the marketing of all the shows because we got over 100 plus shows in here. You get over there? Stay tuned for the marketing of the shows. We got over 100 plus shows in here. Stay tuned for us moving the channel. Stay tuned for the IG page going up more and all of that, man. Stay tuned for more from Radio. No matter where we go, we will always be the show. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You already know. H2 of the Sound Pros, host, music coordinator, producer, and CEO. I thank you for checking us out and supporting us. Stay tuned for so much more. Mika Baby.
You already know.
co-host, media journalist, and executive. You know what I mean? We thank you, Sound Show Radio. So much more to come, though. We're not done. You know, sometimes you just got to change environments. You know what I'm saying? But we're not done working. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for your contributions here at Sound Show Radio, at DTF Radio. You know what I mean? We got way more to do, but way so much more work to do. But you know what I mean? We'll just see what's going on with DTF Radio because the DTF Radio thing may have run its course. You know what I'm saying?
No question.
But we still want to keep it moving and
No
still
question.
continue on to be South Show Radio no matter what, right? So
Right.
that's right. So thank you again, man. 3 years South Show Radio. We got so much more work to do, man. We're heading to bigger places, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lucky
Yeah,
shout out to Alfonso, shout out to Big Boss, shout out to everybody who's been supporting us lately.
Love it.
We really appreciate you. You know what I mean? Shout out to Boss Lady D and Slave for having an amazing show last week.
That's a fact.
So high pre-birthday weekend show this was. This was So High's pre-birthday weekend show. Once again, happy birthday.
All the Virgos.
Virgo season.
All the ones we know,
Right.
that don't know, shout to you.
Right. Shout out to GE. He's on the check. He's a Virgo.
Shout out to
Stacks,
GE.
Virgo, Money Well Virgo. A lot of Virgos in the squad. Shout out to them. Their birthdays coming up this month. Yo, Sound Show Radio, man. We closing out, man. 100+ shows here, y'all. Yeah, shout out to my cousin, my uncle FLS. Frank's birthday is next Saturday as well. Shout out to us, y'all. 100+ episodes here at Sound Show Radio, here at DTF Radio. Right, you know what you already know, man. So we thank everybody, man. We thank everybody for supporting, and we'll holler at y'all later, man. One.